Hey boo, welcome home. So today we are doing a pick a card reading for you, and this pick a card topic is all about your inner mother. Who is your inner mother? How are you mothering yourself currently? What is the state of your inner mother right now? We go by in life and we forget that we also have a responsibility towards ourselves, and it's to nurture ourselves like our own mother. It's to nourish ourselves, and especially if we have mother wounds, or if we have issues with our mother, or we are not talking to our moms, or our moms have been not so good to us, we tend to lose empathy for them. We tend to also under nurture ourselves or be overly critical over ourselves, etc. Right? So this reading is going to address that. This reading is going to address who your inner mother is. What is your relationship with her? How are you taking care of her, and how is she taking care of you? And what's the relationship like between the both of you, etc. Okay. So this is a very beautiful reading, and I just channeled this based on how we also have to reparent ourselves at times in our lives when things are not going in our way, or we find a lot of obstacles in our lives and we don't know where that's coming from. It's coming from this area of a lack of basic nourishment, right? So let's figure this out together. Part 2 of this reading will be on my Patreon. Part 2 will be about your inner father, right? And we will dive into who your inner father is and what is the state of the connection between you and your inner father, etc. Okay, so this is a very, very interesting reading. I'm sure not many readers have covered it on YouTube, so I'm very interested to see what comes out for you guys. Okay, so tap into whichever pile is pulling you the most, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and then we'll dive into your reading. So if you would like to check out my services, my Patreon services are available below. In one tier, which is my pick a card tier, I post exclusive pick a card readings there. And the second tier is Alchemist tier, where I teach you how to manifest your dream life. Okay. So tap into your piles, and I will see you in your piles. Peace. Right. So pile 1, let's tap into your inner mother. Let's see what type of a parent is your inner mother currently. What is the state of her right now inside you? Okay. So what type of a parent is your inner mother right now? For pile 1, spirit. Pile 1, we have Ace of Swords. Wow. I love that. Okay. So pile 1, as I'm getting with your card here, your inner mother is very strict. Okay. Very stern, but not in a way that would hurt you. Pile 1. Okay. She's coming through as someone who will always give you that solid, honest answer, when you need it, especially if you're dealing with people around you that are trying to delude you or trying to gaslight you or trying to manipulate you. Like, she comes through with the truth. She's like a truth seeker in a way, right? So the type of a parent that she is that she will also be very honest with you, okay, about how she wants to take care of you, how she wants to nurture you, and what she wants out of you as well. All she wants from you is to acknowledge her, is to notice her, is to notice that she exists within you, that she's here to give you that loving guidance, that support from within yourself, especially when you feel like the outside world is not making sense anymore, that people are not making sense anymore. She's coming through with that strong presence within yourself, with the presence of truth, that I'm here no matter what, no matter who is doing what, and who you don't trust in, who you don't believe in, and how life is going upside down. I don't care about any of that. I'm right here with you whenever you need an honest answer, whenever you need someone to talk to, whenever you need someone to confide to, whenever you need to completely open up to someone and not lie to yourself anymore. I'm sitting right here within you. I'm here to listen to your confessions. I'm here to listen to every time you feel like you have been a failure. And I will still be present and listen to you and give you solid guidance based on what I have seen you go through. Pile 1. Wow. I love this. Okay. Again, signs of your inner mother. So the signs that she shows you is especially when you go near mountains or in nature or through birds. Okay. I don't know which bird this is. I don't know if it's an eagle or which bird. Y'all let me know in the comments if you know this bird. Okay. It could be like a hawk as well, right? So she will give you signs through birds, through synchronicities in nature, right? Or if you go to nature, you will see signs through her. Or she also gives you signs through other people giving you an honest opinion about yourself. Okay? Every time someone is very honest towards you and tells you exactly where you're faltering or where you're falling short, but in a very gentle and a kind way, it's like her coming through that person to tell you that, because you don't pay attention to her on the inside. So she has to manifest through, people around to make you notice her, to make you notice that she's already within you, that you don't have to go to other people or seek other people for counsel, but she's right here whenever you need that honest advice from someone, because she's someone you can actually rely upon, like absolutely rely upon. I'm hearing she will never have any malice or negative intentions or motive, because your growth is her growth. You're like her baby, you're her sweet child, you're her sweetheart, right? Yeah, very interesting. So she's like a no BS mom, right? She's like a no BS mom. Like she'll tell you if you are judging yourself too harshly, if you're too critical about where you are at life, what you're doing, where you're stuck, she will come through to tell you, like, why are you being so hard on yourself? The reason why you're stuck, or the reason why you're going through a stagnant period, is because you're meant to self-reflect on the past lessons, or you're meant to self-reflect on the issues that you went through in the past and the challenges that you conquered in the past and what you're meant to learn from them. So this is a time of self-reflection, rather than pushing hard, rather than trying to prove yourself. Okay? So she's that kind of a parent right here. Okay? And if she's feeling slighted, or if she's feeling ignored, she's feeling neglected, she'll also tell you that upfront. Yeah, like that's also what I'm getting. So she's not going to hold back anything from you, and that automatically makes you trust her. Because I feel like pile 1, you have not met many people who are trustworthy in your life. You could have some trust issues with people around you, right? So she's that balance in your life. She's the person that actually can anchor you and ground you and make you feel whole again, rather than feeling like that you have been fractured in some way because of your past. She's here to make you feel complete and whole again. Pile 1, and she's inside you, right? So let's see, what are her strengths? What are your inner mother's strengths? What are your inner mother's strengths for pile 1, spirit? We have 5 of coins and we have world in reverse. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of wands. This is kind of sad to talk about pile 1, but her actual strength comes from going through a period of being left out in the cold by you. Okay? So it's like internally, because of a lack of nourishment that you have given her, because of a lack of nourishment that you have given yourself, right? In a way, she has starved inside you. She has starved for love. She has starved for communication. She has starved for affection, for admiration, for feeling adored, the way she adores you, the way she loves you, the way she cares for you. She has starved inside, and in a way that has made her stronger. And she doesn't blame you for that. I'm getting. She doesn't even blame you for not talking to her, or not reaching out to her, or not nurturing yourself, because again, the way to reach out to her is to actually nurture yourself, is to take care of yourself, right? So when you don't do that, when you under nurture yourself, right, and maybe you under nurtured yourself because of your physical circumstances, like maybe you were financially going through it, pile 1, and so you had to take care of certain physical needs, and when those needs were not being met, it was very hard for you to learn the lesson of getting out of that place of lack mentality when you were going through lack. Okay? And your inner mother's strengths are that even though you have detached from her, and even though you have taken care of your physical needs and wants and desires, and being there for people in your life, and doing everything that you possibly can for others, the lesson that you are not learning is to acknowledge her, right? And through that lack of acknowledgement, she has learned this art of honesty towards you as well. Like, so that's the reason why that honesty energy is coming very strongly from her, is that when you communicate with her for the first time, which is I will give you an exercise at the end of this reading to make you connect with her. You will see her talk to you in a very raw, honest, brutal, brutal honesty. In brutal honesty is what I'm hearing. That's how she's going to talk to you about like how she has felt every time you have only focused on people and situations and things outside yourself that have abandoned you, that have neglected you, that have not nourished you, and you have hurt yourself, you have felt sorry for yourself, you have self-pitied yourself, not even thinking about whether she exists within you, whether she can nurture you, whether she can take care of you, right? And those outer harsh circumstances, either financial lack or loss, or people leaving your life, or people ghosting you, or people not talking to you, the level of hurt that you have caused yourself due to those things are something that she can heal within you because you have done it to her. Oh my God, this is deep. You have done this to her, pile 1, right? And so that is the reason why that strength has developed within her to know exactly what to do to nurture you in that way, even though you could not nurture her at that point. Because again, she doesn't hold you responsible for abandoning her. She knows that you are her child. She unconditionally loves you, pile 1. She's not like the other people who left you when you were going through it, when you were going through financial challenges. People are not responding. People are not giving back the money, or relationships. People just don't want to like deal with you because you're such a loser, or people being harsh and critical towards you. She's not at all like that. She's the opposite of that, right? So every time you made her go through whatever people made you go through, she wants to help you strengthen those parts within you that people did to you to traumatize you. So she wants to heal your traumas. That's her strength, is to heal all your traumas. Heal all the lessons that you haven't learned because of being abandoned in the past, and the trauma that you carry because of being abandoned in the past. Now, this could also be abandoned by your own parents, pile 1, okay, that she's here to heal, right? So that's her strength, is to heal your traumas and abandonment wounds, particularly because she was abandoned by you as well, right? And because she unconditionally loves you, she is ready and prepared to show you exactly where you're not learning your lessons, because she can see it very clearly, and she will be very honest with you in a very gentle way, right? So let's see, what are her weaknesses? So what are her weaknesses? Even though she is so strong and she's coming across as so strong, what are her weaknesses? For pile 1, we have Sun. Oh, the child here. You are her weakness as well. So interesting. So it's like, this is so interesting, pile 1. So even though she wants to strengthen you and toughen you up and tell you that she's always here for you, that you have to acknowledge this aspect of yourself within you, to acknowledge her, right? Her weaknesses as a parent is to see you down and out, pile 1. It's to see you depressed. It's to see you feel all alone in this world, even though you're not. See you feel like you're the only one that can be there for others, or help others, or sacrifice for others, and no one else is there for you at the end of the day. Her weakness is to see you go through all of this. Like, her weakness is to see you sad, traumatized, hurt. Her weakness is to see you unhappy, disappointed with life, unable to feel happy in life anymore, not able to see the positivity in life, not able to see the shine in life, not be able to have hope again in life. That's her weakness, is to see you in that position, to see you completely break down and not be able to get back up, pile 1. That's her biggest weakness, right? Because it's like you are her child right here, right? We see a child right here on the horse. So let's see, how can you improve? Sorry. So how can she improve? How can you improve your relationship with her? How can you improve your relationship with this inner mother? How can you improve your relationship with your inner mother? High Priestess, listening to your intuition, pile 1. Okay, So whenever you are feeling that you don't have the answers or you're not able to make decisions, right? And these decisions could be crucial ones. These decisions could be about your daily habits and what you want to add or distract or not distract, subtract, right, from your habits. Or yeah, this could be any kind of decisions that you have to make in life. She's coming through to tell you that the way to connect to her is to connect to your internal realm, which is either through doing a few deep breaths, right? Getting back in touch with your own body, with your own senses, with your internal body more and more, rather than focusing on everything external, right? Because whenever we feel sad, we have to call up a friend. Whenever we feel lonely, we have to like go out and do something to distract us from that loneliness and gain a temporary sense of kind of, feeling like we have been social or we have done something or achieved something in that day. And then we come back and that feeling never goes away. So she's coming through to tell you to connect with her whenever you feel that either you feel lonely, you feel abandoned, you feel left out in the cold, you feel sad, you feel depressed, you feel like there's nothing going on in your life, right? Or if you have to make an important decision and you don't know what to do, she's right here, because I told you she's very honest, and she's also someone who sees through situations and sees through things. So I feel like if you talk to her and if you tell her, she will actually respond to you through your thoughts and through your intuition as well, right? With the High Priestess. With the High Priestess, I'm also getting dabbling more in spirituality, right? So for example, I'm teaching on my Patreon how to connect with your ancestors, how to connect with your divine feminine energy, your divine masculine energy. I'm teaching people how to alchemize these situations. If you're interested, that is where you go to become the High Priestess in your life, right? It's on my Patreon. It's available on my Patreon based on a subscription, right? So that's what I'm getting. Pile 1 is you need to connect to your inner divine feminine priestess. Okay, your internal reality, your internal emotions, the fluctuations of your emotions and what they are telling you and where they are guiding you and who they are guiding you towards. That's your inner mother right there. Okay. Also, the way to also strengthen your connection with her is to also keep some privacy to your life, to not reveal everything to everyone about your life or what you're doing or what you're deciding or what you're manifesting, or keeping things to yourself, keeping things sacred and private and reserved for yourself and for the people that you trust genuinely, right? That's what's coming through here very strongly, is how to strengthen your connection with her. Okay. So let's see, what do you actually need from her? What do you need from your inner mother? 7 of Coins in reverse. So pile 1, what you need from her is you want her to treat you not only like a child, but also like a grown-up. That's something I'm hearing from your higher self as well. Like, that's something you need from her, is that you don't just want to be treated as a child anymore, because again, you have also gone through your own experiences, your own things, right? So you have gained your own wisdom in your own ways. And somewhere what you need and require from her is also a level of like treating you like an adult, treating you like someone who's matured, someone who has it together, right? So this is that level of communication that you want or you need from her, particularly at this stage in time. So I feel like she's going to give you exactly that. In fact, you won't even expect, like, when you actually start connecting with her, right? The exercise I'm going to give you at the end of the reading, but when you start connecting with her, it's like you will see exactly how honest she is, how forthcoming she is, how much foresight she has about your future, how much she is intuitively connecting with you based on everything that you have gone through, and how solid her advice is, right? So it's like she knows exactly what you need, which is why she has kind of molded herself to be this stern, to be this person who can gently be stern, like something like that. There's a very strong paradox within her energy, but that's for your own good, because you need some of that as well. Okay, you need someone to not waste your time. You need someone to not treat you like you're just some child who's helpless and who's filled with sorrow and who doesn't know what they want, because there's a level of ego that also develops when we are going through life and we are going through situations, right? So it's like she understands that. She sees, because she's seen your ego grow as well, right? So there's no one better than her to actually understand you and to actually see this within you, because with the Ace of Swords, she sees all. Pile 1. Okay, so she sees exactly what you need as well. This is beautiful. Okay, wow. Yeah. So let's see. So anything else that she wants to yeah, how can you connect with your inner god or goddess energy, right? So we have karma, we have 4 of Swords reverse. How do you connect with your inner god and your goddess energy? all those sleepless nights that you have, pile 1, when it comes to, at times, not knowing whether the person that did you wrong or the person that did you dirty will get karma or not. Will they pay for what they did? Will they pay for how they hurt you and how they really brought a lot of trauma and pain in your life? There could be a sense of feeling like you have been slighted and that there is no karma, or karma is not on your side. At times you could worry or stress a lot, or you could like not sleep on time. You could worry a lot about these things. Okay, there could have been some trauma related to either finances or parents, like I said, right, or relationships as well. And these traumas have taken a toll on you in a way. So how you can connect with your inner god and goddess is to first of all know that karma has its own timing to go through whatever it has to go through in cycles of life, right? So if it has to happen any way that it is supposed to happen, it's in the hands of the divine. But what is in your hands? What's in your hands is to connect with the divinity within yourself, with the god and goddess within yourself. And that can happen through also meeting with like-minded people. Okay, meeting with people that are on your level rather than trying to fit in with people that are not on your level, right? That are just, you're just passing your time with them, or there's nothing to gain from these interactions because they are just based on how friend groups are supposed to be right now, or something like that. Like there's some superficial energy there that has to be taken out. Okay, that has to be reduced, is what's coming through. Okay, and you have to meet more of like-minded people or join hobbies that connect you to your spiritual nature, to your spiritual side, like sacred spiritual ceremonies, going to ayahuasca retreats, or doing some plant medicine, or doing some hobbies like maybe making pottery or joining some classes, and that too connected with spirituality. That can connect you to your inner god and your inner goddess, and it will also strengthen your connection with your inner mother. That's coming through very strongly, because that's when you will start nurturing yourself and loving yourself on that deep level. Okay, where you don't actually need anybody. You have yourself at the end of the day. And even if you are by yourself, you have your inner mother there, right there with you, taking care of you, right? Because this is karma. I feel like, again, with the mother and the child, and you see here the three, mother, maiden and crone, right? This is karmically meant to occur. Like your mother, your inner mother always is karmically attached to you, pile 1, right? So in order for her to fulfill her karma, she has to be able to connect to you and you to her. And this is what this reading is also opening up for you, right? So that is what I have for you from the tarot deck. Now, the exercise that I'm going to give you is based on connecting with your inner mother, right? So wherever you are, like for example, before you're going to bed, you'll just sit on your bed, right? Or on a chair, or wherever you feel comfortable. You will close your eyes and you will imagine a space where you feel very safe and comfortable. So it could be like a beautiful lush garden. It could be a park. It could be wherever, right? Wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you feel safe and secure. Imagine that kind of a place in your mind. After closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths, imagine this place, right? And then imagine that a lotus flower falls into this place. A big giant lotus flower falls into this place. Okay? And this lotus flower is slowly opening up. Okay? Each of its petals is opening up. And there comes a golden seed rising out of it. And that golden seed turns into your inner mother. Now you will see her characteristics. You will see what she's wearing. You will see how she's walking towards you. You will see how she looks. What is her age? Okay. You will see the colors that she's wearing. Okay. Everything is going to give you a message about the state of your inner mother. Okay. And if you come back with a confirmation on this reading, pile 1, did you see her and what colors was she wearing? Was she wearing blue, silver, okay, green? Was she in nature? Did you imagine nature? Because I see a lot of nature here. I see an eclipse here as well. Okay, so you'll go through some massive awakening when you meet her, when you actually talk to her. And when you sit with her and you talk to her, oh my goodness, pile 1, the amount of wisdom and knowledge that you're going to gain from this one conversation is going to blow your mind. You'll be like, why haven't I been connected with her until now? I've been feeling lack, I've been feeling lonely, I've been going through this and that, and she was always there within me, here to assist me, here to love me, here to care for me, here to nurture me. Even though other people were, doing whatever they wanted with me, right? And being ruthless, etc., right? So she will tell you exactly what she's been through within you, and what she's seen you go through, and she'll give you everything exactly and honestly. Okay, so that's what's coming through. And that conversation, let me know in the comments if you do this exercise and what clarity you gain from this. And check out the part 2 for your inner father. Okay, part 2 will be given in the description box below for my Patreon. Okay, so thank you so much, pile 1. Let me know if this resonated with you in the comments below. And if you want to purchase a personal reading with me, check out the description box below for my Etsy shop or for my tarot booking form for Indians. You can also check out my Etsy wishlist in case you would like to donate tarot decks and oracle decks to my channel, which is on my wishlist. You can check out my Amazon wishlist as well. You can check out my PayPal in case you would like to donate to my channel. Okay, so thank you so much, pile 1, and peace. Right, so pile 2, let's tap into your inner mother. What type of a parent is your inner mother? What type of a parent is pile 2's inner mother? What type of a parent is she? Okay, we have 9 of swords. Interesting. Wow. Okay, so this 9 of swords, particularly in this deck for me, is a drama queen. Okay, because of the way she's lying down there, you know, with all these swords above, right? So what type of a parent is she? First of all, she's someone who doesn't mind loneliness. Okay, she doesn't mind loneliness. In fact, she also is someone who can get very worried about you, pile 2. Like, she can get very stressed and worried about you, particularly. Maybe you go through bouts of insomnia yourself, or maybe you have a bad sleeping schedule, or it's hard for you to sleep. Maybe you scroll a lot on social media, or maybe you play games on your phone. I don't know. There could be some night routine that kind of brings a lot of worry to her about you. Okay, because I feel like whatever you do at night before you go to sleep is something that stresses you out. Like, there's a lot of stress within you before you sleep or before you go to bed. So she worries a lot about you. That's something very, very clearly visible here. Okay, yeah, but she is also someone, pile 2, who has the medicine to your worries. Okay, she's someone who has the medicine and the love and the care that you require in order to heal all your anxieties, heal all your stresses, all your tensions, all your anxious energy, all your tense energy, right? Maybe you have some issues with relating to migraines, or you have built some kind of issues in your health because of the stress and worry that you take, right? And she's coming through to tell you that, like, she's right there with you. Okay, and she understands what you're going through because she has seen you grow up, right? And she's seen you go through a lot in your life, pile 2. Okay, so the kind of a mother she is that whenever you stress, whenever you take anxiety, and whenever you take tension, like, she just wants to come through to tell you that she has the medicine, as long as you know how to reach out to her, how to connect with her, how to acknowledge her, pile 2. Okay, she wants you to acknowledge her because she's right there with you. Again, we see the moon here, right? I feel like that's her. This is not her, that's her. This is you, I feel like. Okay, but she's like outside the window, right? And like, it's like you have shut her out of your life, like, you know, because of your stresses and worries. Like, it's like your stresses and your worries are more important than connecting with your inner mother, right? And she has seen that happen. You know, regardless, she loves you a lot, right? Of course, she's your inner mother. She is not like other humans, you know, who have conditions to love you and who have certain criterias that you need to take before they love you or whatever, right? So she loves you regardless. If you are a drama queen, if you get too stressed, or maybe sometimes you get stressed over your lover, where is he, what he's doing, or where is she, what she's doing, or why don't you have love in your life yet? Okay, you could worry about your finances, like, why haven't you gotten the raise yet, or why are things so stagnant and stuck? Have you done something wrong? Should you do something better? There's just a lot of energy of feeling stressed, and that could also bring you a lot of like nightmares or bad dreams in night. And she sees you go through all of this, pile 2. She sees you go through all of this stress and tension, and it worries her as well sometimes, you know, like, when will you connect to her? Like, she always wonders that, because she's someone who has the medicine to all of this. Okay, that's what she's coming through to tell you. Yeah, with the 2 of Pentacles, it's like you have 2 different sides to you, or 2 different personalities. One is like extremely stressed or extremely worried, and the other side of you is can get sucked into dramas, okay, and maybe gossips, and you can fluctuate, or your moods can fluctuate a lot, right? And she sees that within you. She doesn't judge you for it. Other humans could judge you for it, but she is not judging you for this. She's like, I'm here to give you stability about this. I'm going to teach you how to be stable with this fluctuation. I'm going to teach you how to channel your emotions in the right way, channel your thoughts in the right way. Okay, she's that kind of a parent who can help you learn mental mastery, emotional mastery within yourself. Okay, wow. So what are her strengths as a parent? Let's see. What are her strengths as a parent for pile 2? What are her strengths, Spirit? We have 8 of Swords. Yeah, this is again mental anguish with 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, right? So this is talking about mental anguish itself. Her strengths are to get you out of your self-imprisonment, pile 2. Okay, you have a habit of getting yourself stuck in your own mind before taking decisions. Either you get paralyzed with fear about what could happen, what might happen if you do certain things. You also tend to walk around eggshells around people because you're stressed and worried that things won't go your way, or things won't go a certain way that you want, right? So there's a lot of like anxious, nervous energy. I feel like a lot of like your nervous system is under like some kind of chaotic energy is what I'm picking up with the nervous system. It's very much on guard, or it's like it constantly feels like it's in danger, or it's not safe, or you have to worry in order to feel safe, or there's something like that that's coming through. And your inner mother is like, it's my strength to teach you how to master this. Is that if you are going through something mentally tiring, mentally strenuous, if you feel like you're not getting the raise that you deserve, if you're not getting the lover that you deserve, you're stressed that you won't have that person, or you're stressed that the person that you have is not treating you the way you deserve, or whatever, right? It stresses you out. Your inner mother is here to tell you that she can help you with that, okay? Because she sees you stressing like that, and she sees you putting yourself in prison and walking around eggshells and playing yourself small in order to appease other people and being a people pleaser at times. She sees you doing those things, okay? Because of your own stress and anxiety, okay? You could be in a particular situation that really stresses you out with a person, or things like that. Yeah, 10 of Wands, it's something that really burdens you, and she sees that. Like, she sees you being burdened, stressed, neglecting your own health maybe at times, okay? And I feel like she will also teach you how to surrender, like the art of surrendering to what is. The art of surrendering and accepting what is rather than stressing about what is, okay? There's something about that needs to unlock for you, is what she's coming through to tell me. We have 9 of Pentacles for her weaknesses, okay? So those are her strengths, is how to strengthen you mentally, right? Her only weakness, oh, this is so cute. Her only weakness is that you feel that you have to do it all by yourself, that you can do it alone, that you can make it alone. And of course you can, there's no doubt about it. But she's coming through to tell you that she wants to aid you. She wants to provide you medicine. She wants to heal you. She wants to nurture you, to caress you. And it's not like she's doing it because you will give her some credit, right? Because she's inside you. She's your nurturer. She's someone who unconditionally loves you. Pile 2, okay? So she's coming through to tell you that her only weakness is that you never accept her help or her support, and you constantly go about your life worrying and stressing your nerves out to the point you cause health issues to yourself because of overthinking, analysis paralysis before making decisions, or before taking decisions that are meant for that will actually help you get to a better place in life. She can help you with all of this, okay? But her only weakness is that you never accept her help. Like, that is her weakness. Like, she will feel defeated. Like, she will feel hurt about it, is what's coming through, if you're too independent from her, okay? Yeah, because she actually wants you to be in this 9 of Pentacles. She wants you to be empowered in your independence, and she can teach you how to do that. She can teach you how to master your emotions, how to master yourself mentally, to be able to achieve financial independence and stability that you so deserve, okay? Maybe she's seen you struggling financially, and that is something that is also triggering her, because she wants to help you understand where you're going wrong and what you're doing wrong, okay? So, yes. So how can you improve your relationship with her then? How can you improve your relationship with your inner mother? How can you improve your relationship with your inner mother? We have 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm hearing to think of her as an extension of your family, literally. Like maybe you care about your family a lot, right? You take care of your mother, your father, or maybe you're very attached to your family or your grandparents or, people in your family. So you think of her as an extension of that, right? As like a divine mother within yourself. But as your family, like she wants you to treat her like family. She wants you to appreciate her like family and talk to her like family, like how you would go to your mother or your father or your sister, to share certain news or to share certain goals or to share your exciting news or to, share those things. Because I feel like she sees you stressed and worried, and whenever you're stressed and worried, you do it all by yourself. You don't let anyone know, like, what's going on inside you. Pile 2, okay? And it's like that's her weakness in a way. She doesn't want to see you do it all by yourself, because it just proves that you don't think anything of her. Like she's just, you don't want to even look at her, or like, and she hasn't done anything wrong to deserve that, right? So it's like, it's really painful for her. That's her weakness, truly. And hers, basically, what will make her happy is if you treat her like family when you meet her, when you talk to her, when you acknowledge her, when you communicate with her, right? She will alleviate all your stresses and anxieties, right? Wow. So interesting. So what do you need from her? What do you need from her for pile 2? What does pile 2 need from their inner mother spirit? What does pile 2 need from their inner mother? What does pile 2 need from their inner mother? We have 3 of cups. Wow. Okay. So you need friendship, pile 2. You need friendship from your inner mother. You don't want to be treated like just another family member, or you like, it's like you want another friend inside you instead of just a mother or something like that. And she knows that, okay? Internally, it's like she knows that. That's why she came through to tell you that you treat me as an extension of your family. She didn't say treat me like family exactly, but treat me as an extension to your family. So if you have friends who are an extension to your own family, right, treat her like one of those friends, okay, that you're opening up to, that you're talking to your life about, that you're sharing your gossips with, right? Because, and you're sharing your stresses and anxieties and worries with, because once you start doing that, it's like your inner mother will come through guidance that will shock you, that will actually make you feel like you were just being dramatic for no reason, right? She will also talk to you about your 2 different personalities and how they work, is also what's coming through. And this was since your childhood with the 6 of cups. Interesting, pile 2, okay? She's seen you grow up since your childhood. She's seen you be dramatic. She's seen you throw tantrums. She's seen you grow up with your family, okay? And every time there was something that happened, you dealt with everything by yourself. You never let anyone know your sorrows, your troubles. And so she knows that you need another friend. So maybe there's a lack of friends in your life, or true friends that actually support you, care for you. So as an extension of your family, to be able to connect with her is to connect with her as a friend, okay? Because she knows you need that. You need a friend right now. And she's here for you. She's telling you, okay? Aw, so cute. Your inner mother is so cute, okay? Give her a kiss from me when you meet her, okay? I'm going to teach you an exercise at the end of this reading so that you know exactly how to connect with her, okay? I'll do that. So let's see. How can you connect with your inner goddess or inner god, right? So let's see. How can you connect with your inner god or goddess? We have hermit. Interesting. Yeah, so disconnect from people, places, things, and situations that are draining you, that are taking away from you, that are not giving you anything in return, okay? And isolate yourself for a little bit. This isolation is going to help you with the exercise that also I'm about to give you, this exercise will connect you with your inner mother, and in a way that inner mother is your inner goddess, right? So hermit talks about like going within, introspecting, learning about the truth by going on a solo journey rather than asking everyone to come along and see, look at that, and making it more fancy and fluffy. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about you going on an inner pilgrimage to learn the truth about yourself, about your soul, about the depth of you. Pile 2, okay? So in order to connect with your inner goddess is to go into isolation, to meditate, to do affirmations based on activating your goddess energy, okay? Doing these things will really help you, right? Just waking up in the morning and saying, I'm a goddess, or I'm a god, right? And I'm connecting with my inner god. That could be an affirmation as well. That could help you as well with connecting with your inner goddess and god, right? And so now I'll give you an exercise on how to connect with your inner mother, pile 2, okay? So all you have to do is find a comfortable place to either sit or lie down. It could be on a chair, it could be on the bed. Just relax yourself, okay? Then you take a few deep breaths, center yourself. And once you center yourself, you will imagine a space in your mind where you feel completely safe and secure, and like a place where you feel comfortable, right? Imagine that place. It could be a park, it could be in nature, it could be on the mountains, it could be anywhere. It could be on the clouds, literally, okay? Anywhere. Imagine yourself going there, okay? Now you're seated there. Now imagine a lotus dropping in that place, a big giant lotus. And that lotus is slowly opening up with its petals opening up. And there's a golden seed that comes out of that lotus, okay? And it starts converting into a being, and that is your inner mother. Now the transition that you see from that space is completely up to you. What she's wearing, how she's walking, what she's looking like. She doesn't have to look like a human. She doesn't have to look like a goddess. She could look like an alien. She could look like anything you imagine. It's up to you. You put that emphasis on what you're seeing, and make note of whatever it is that you're seeing in your mind, right? Like, because that will tell you about the personality of your inner mother based on everything I've also explained to you, right? And yeah, I have a very strong feeling you're going to imagine like a beautiful garden with colorful flowers. I have a strong feeling because I see it here, okay? But regardless, or there could be a waterfall as well in that imagination. But regardless, some of you could go in the icy mountains as well. Or in nature, or in a park, okay? I see a lot of places here. But regardless, so yeah, once you see her, you will start talking to her, of course. Okay, this is the first time you're actually meeting your inner mother, someone who has seen you grow up, someone who has nurtured you, someone who's taken care of you without even you realizing it, even in your darkest periods and darkest times. She's been there next to you. So there's so much to chat about and so much to talk about. And talking to her as a friend is something that she's going to do with you, right? And if you see her as an extension of your own family, that itself is going to be so honoring for her itself, okay? And let me know like how your communication goes with her once you do this exercise, pile 2, okay? Yes, so this is what I have for you, pile 2. You could be a Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, and Cancer, okay? This is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace. Right, so pile 3, let's tap into your inner mother. What type of a parent is your inner mother? I'll get all the cards out first. What type of a parent is your inner mother? We have 3 of Wands. What are her strengths? We have the Karma. What are her weaknesses? We have Ace of Cups. Oh, so cute. Okay. How can you improve your relationship with your inner mother? How can you strengthen and improve your relationship with your inner mother? We have Shadow. How does it want to fall? Okay, upright. What do you need from her? What do you need from your inner mother right now? We have 7 of Cups and we have Knight of Swords. Okay. And how can you connect with the inner god or goddess within you? How can you connect with the inner god or goddess within you? We have Hermit. Okay. The bottom of the deck we have Page of Wands. All right. So pile 3. Who is your inner mother, right? What type of a parent is she? She's someone who is going to motivate you. She's a motivating parent, okay? You can do it, pile 3. You can do it. If no one can do it, you can do it. How can you think that you cannot do it? Like, she's someone who is adamant at making sure that you know your own potential, that you know your own capabilities, that you know what you can achieve in this life, pile 3, okay? She's a very highly motivated parent who always cares about like what decisions you make, what you know, where you want to expand in life. She's someone who always has your future in front of her eyes. Like she has the foresight to see exactly where you can head based on what decisions you're making right now. So she has the ability to foresee certain events, or to be able to see the future in a way, to prophesize the future in a way. She could be a psychic within herself. Pile 3. Okay, that's what I'm getting from her energy. She, the type of parent she is someone who likes to be involved in every decision that you make in your life, not in a codependent way, or not in a way where she's trying to, overpower your decisions, or she wants you to do what she wants you to do. No, it's not in a controlling way. It's in a way where she's concerned, where she is very like excited in a way. She's like a very excitable parent, like she wants to be involved in your day-to-day projects, in your day-to-day decisions, because she's very excited to see like what you would do with these plans that you have in your mind about your future. Like she's so optimistic, pile 3, about your life and about you, is what's coming through. Okay, she's someone who will always motivate you, who will always tell you that nothing is impossible for you, my child. That's how she is as a parent. She's also the type of parent who would love to like travel with you. So if you travel a lot, she loves that. Like she loves seeing these new places with you. She's like right there with you, enjoying the scenery, taking it all in, like breathing it all in. Yeah, I can feel her energy from here, literally. Okay, she loves that. She also loves going on waters and cruises or yachts and things like that. Okay, or going on the beach as well with you. Okay, just to see you experience that excitement and that thrill. She loves that. Okay, so yeah, she's that type of a parent. Like she's very motivated, very driven to help you drive your life in the right direction. She wants to help you also foresee your future in a way where you can make decisions with certainty, because sometimes you could lack that confidence in making your decisions, and she wants to come through to tell you like, I'm right here. Every decision that you're motivated by is guided by me. She's coming through to tell you that also. Okay, now what are her strengths as a parent? Pile 3. Her strengths as a parent is she's able to see you very clearly, right? That's, of course, that's her advantage, because she's seen you grow up. She's always been there within you. She's your divine mother, right? She's that aspect of you that has always seen you grow up and be nurtured and seen your likes and dislikes. And she's someone who is able to make very critical and life-changing decisions based on her own sense of being able to foresee the future. Like there's a very strong sense of being able to make the right judgment calls, the right decisions, having the right critical eye to make that decision as well, having the right amount of intuition that guides her to be able to also advise you on what to do. Okay, now her strength is also karmic, very strongly karmic. So she can help you erase all your karma. She is someone who is so strong, because that's why she's so motivating. That's why she's so like excitable and she lives life through you, is because somewhere she understands the aspect of how karma is also dissolved through taking action towards your dharma, right? Towards your dharma, towards your duties in life. So she's going to lead you on a path to your dharma, to your duties, karmic duties that will help you erase your karma. Right? She's a master of that. She's a master of being able to help you, release all of that baggage that you are carrying from your past lives. Okay, we have 3 here, we have 3 here. So 3 past lives I'm hearing specifically has a lot of shadow work or a lot of dark energy that needs to be dispelled. And she's here to like transmute that for you, as long as you can strengthen your connection with her, which we will come to. Right? So her strength is to take you on the next level of your spirit's journey and your soul's journey. Pile 3. This is a very deep pile. All my pile 3s are always like deep. This could be my pile of psychics, of mystics, of readers, and foretellers. That gift comes to you from your mother maiden crone, from your matriarchal line particularly. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what are her weaknesses? Her weaknesses is when you cry. When you are crying your heart out, when you feel that you have emotionally been hurt, because you're that sensitive, pile 3. I feel like you're a very sensitive soul. You're a very adventurous yet a very sensitive soul. Like there's a combination of that she sees within you. And she wants to channel that. She wants to direct that in the right way. Rather than, she's not against you crying. Of course, she loves you so much that she doesn't want you to be affected by the world's whims and, stuff like that. And that is how she will make you strong, is by teaching you the karmic process of how to strengthen yourself emotionally, right? Mentally and karmically. But that's her weakness as well, is when she sees you cry, or when she sees you going through an experience that really saddens your heart or that hurts your heart, okay? That's her weakness, is like she can't see you cry, she can't see you sad, she can't see you go through that pain again. And that is why she's coming through with that motivation, like you can do it, pile 3. You, period. Like you can achieve mountains, you can conquer that. You have that big dream, go for it. You have that big achievement you have always felt like you wanted to achieve, go for it. I'm with you. I'll teach you exactly how to do it. She's coming through with all the tools and the weapons and whatever it is that you need to fulfill this mission, okay? But her weakness is to see you cry. She cannot see you cry. Like that's her weakness, okay? And that is so sweet of her. Like, oh my goodness, right? So yeah, how can you strengthen your connection with her? How can you connect with her on that level, right? We have the shadow side here, pile 3. So this is again about some of you, maybe you have been doing your shadow work, okay? And if you have been doing that, congratulations, because you are getting more and more deeply in touch with your inner mother, right? That's why she's so motivated. She's coming through as someone who's like so aligned with you in your life. Like she's coming through as someone who helps you make your decisions, motivates you to do certain things. There's a level of like fire within you to do things. Even though you are hurt, you get back up. That's her, right? That's her motivation also, okay? She doesn't want to take credit away from you for doing that, but she's also there with you, right alongside you, okay? Along with your own strength to conquer these things. So yeah, if some of you have been doing shadow work, kudos to you, congratulations, because you're already close to her. For those of you who haven't been doing this, she's motivating you to do this. She's motivating you to get back up, to start getting deep into your shadows and to see exactly what that is. I personally give personal readings for shadow work, okay? A lot of my clients have taken that. They have seen massive transformation in their life after that. So if you're interested, check out my Etsy shop to book a reading with me on the shadow side, okay? I will also be coming up with a pick a card reading on my channel. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below, right? But it's time to dive deep into the parts of you that are repressed, the parts of you that are suppressed, the parts of you that are traumatized, and to see them in the face, not be scared of them, okay? Not also be scared of your own dark side, pile 3. Not be scared of your own darkness, because that's a part of you. That's a part of the universe. That's a part of the cosmos, so it's a part of you. All is self, pile 3. All is self, right? So not to judge anyone or to criticize anyone or to condemn anyone in your life, especially people who are maybe hurting you as well, or causing you pain, or coming up as this devil, as someone who is obsessed with you, or wanting to like dominate you, or make you feel a certain way, or make you cry, or make you sad, or make you traumatized again, or hurt you when you're healing, or be whatever way of demon that they want to be in your life. It's time to look at those things and be fearless towards them. Like, look it straight in the eye. Fear can only develop towards a certain thing, a place, or a person when you don't know what that thing or a person or a situation is. So in order to know that, you have to look at it in the eye. You have to be brave. You have to be courageous to step out of your comfort zone and to deal with that person or place or thing, and to not play yourself small in front of that thing, to not distract yourself from that thing, to not stop, like to not look away from that thing, right? That's what's coming through here very strongly. It's also about looking at your own shadow side very clearly, okay? That is how you will be able to also connect with her, because I feel like she wants to teach you how to release that karmic energy that's attached to you, okay? And I feel like it's the karma of the 3 specific past lives. And I'm seeing a heart chakra blockage, okay, and a heart chakra drainage by the devil here for the past 3 lives. So your heart chakra and your heart energy, your emotional energy has been drained by this entity and by this energy, okay? And we are not judging that entity or energy for that. It's also assisting us in our growth. So always remember, opposites are here to assist us to grow, okay? That's how I see everything. So now, your mother will teach you how to deal with that, and also to connect with her, do more shadow work. She will come to you in those spaces when you're looking at your shadow, and she will motivate you to become more fearless and more fearless and more brave and more brave. That's her, okay? Whenever you see courage and bravery, she's standing right there with you, right? period. Now, yeah, what do you need? What do you need from her? We have Seven of Cups and we have Knight of Swords. You need from her to cut out all your illusions. You need her to cut out all your confusion. Okay, so maybe you're confused in life right now. Maybe you feel like, or you have generally felt confused about which path is good for you, which path is best for you, what should you choose, should you do this, should you do that, you're not getting success in this, let's try that. There's been a lot of scattered energy that you want her to break down, because it's like you're not able to decide on what it is that will truly fulfill you. That's what I'm getting. Because again, that heart chakra blockage, remember? So your heart is not able to guide you with clarity on where you're supposed to go. And remember, your mother has foresight. Your mother is the type of parent who has foresight, who can make decisions, who is brave enough to go into uncharted territories, to discover new things, that's what I'm getting for your mother's energy, your inner mother, right? So she can cut out that illusion for you. She knows you need this right now, okay? She needs you to like believe that she will be able to do this for you as well, okay? And I'll give you an exercise to connect with her at the end of this reading so that you're able to contact her and you're able to actually communicate with her, okay? So how can you connect with your inner god and goddess, which is again going within, cutting out distractions from people, places, things, situations, not listening to other people, media, news, friends, family, co-workers, boss, whatever. Cutting out all of those sources of distractions. Cutting out social media influencers. Cutting out people who are telling you what to do. Cut out every outer resource that you have and go within. Okay? Going within is key here to connect with your own inner mother, own inner goddess and God. Right? And now I'm going to give you the exercise to connect with your inner mother. Pile 3. Okay? For the zodiac signs, I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing Scorpio, I'm seeing Virgo, I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer. Okay. So now you will find a comfortable space to sit or lie down in. Take a few deep breaths and imagine a space where you feel very comfortable in, very safe in, very secure in. It could be a park. It could be in nature. It could be in the mountains. Whatever scenery you want to imagine. It could be near the waterfalls, right? It could be at night time, near the moonlight, on the beach, wherever, right? And once you settle down in that place, imagine a lotus flower just dropping in that place. And imagine the lotus slowly opening up and a golden seed coming out of that lotus flower. And slowly that seed is transforming into your inner mother. And she's coming towards you. And you will see what she's wearing, how she's walking towards you, what color she's wearing, what age she looks like, okay? What is she looking like? What are her characteristics that you can make a mental note of, right? Because that will tell you exactly who she is and, her personality inside you, okay? And why do I feel like she'll wear something red or orange? Because there's a lot of like sacral chakra energy, a lot of like root chakra, like, yes, you can do it, right? And the root chakra talks about like the basis of you being able to release all karmic baggage. It starts from the root chakra. So there's something about that that's coming through as well. And also they say goddess is always in the root chakra. So something about that is also coming through. Right? Yes. Okay. So that is the exercise that you will do in order to get in touch with her, pile 3. Okay. And you will have a conversation with her. Once she's come to you, you will start having conversation with her. And again, the way that I have explained, where you will, she knows that you need a friend, and that's how she's going to appear to you. That's something I'm clearly telling you. Okay. I can foresee that. But she's a prophet within herself, right? And it would be great if you could talk to her about your shadows and about your darkness and about your past traumas and how you have had to overcome them, because she will assist you in knowing exactly what you can do and what you should do. Okay, because she's seen you grow up, she's seen you cry alone in your room, she's seen you go through your pain alone and go through major karma by yourself and alone. She's seen you do all that. Okay, so she's here to give you that medicine, is what's coming through, pile 3. Okay, so I'll give you an advice. Don't tell other piles that I've given you an advice, because I didn't give the other 2 piles because I genuinely forgot. Okay, but I'm going to give you an advice from your inner mother, anything that she wants to share with you. And if you would like to check out the Patreon for part 2, on Patreon the part 2 will be about your inner father. Okay, So let's see, Spirit, tap me into the inner mother of pile 3. Any advice? Any advice from the inner mother of pile 3? All good things are wild and free. Look at that, your mother. Oh my goodness. I told you she's the motivating factor. She's like wild and free, free-spirited, right? I told you. She loves traveling. She loves, like, going. Yeah, and we have this dark energy here as well. Damsel fly brings direction. Look at that. I was telling you, she also guides you with direction and, like, choosing the direction in your life whenever you're confused, etc. Right? Wow. I love when cards just confirm things. Okay. So wild and free. Let's read both the cards for you. You got like double cards here. Pile 3. Okay. You lucky. All right. So let's see. Wild and free. And this is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart. Even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else, or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt, don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself the time and space that you need, away from the noise and demands of the world and other people, so that the quiet, sure voice of your heart can be heard. Then take courage and act on what you feel. Your heart is wise and worthy of your trust. I mean, pile 3. Any more confirmations would, be futile, right? Because that paragraph itself is a confirmation. Okay. I'm going to read the next one for you. 6th. You may not see it coming, but a major change within you or in your life is headed your way. You will be able to handle it with more skill and grace than you may have believed possible. Do what it takes to keep yourself feeling positive and happy more often than not. We all have our ups and downs, but if you're not feeling happy with something in your life, know that you have the power to change it. Even if a radical change would be required to bring you happiness, you got the power to do it. Have faith. Okay. So there's some major changes coming about in your life, pile 3. This is why this reading was very essential for you, and this is why getting in touch with your inner mother is crucial. So I'm glad that I did this reading today, is because this is connecting you to your inner mother. Do it on the 666 portal. Okay, I'm recording it before the 666, but you can do it anytime. But 666 portal particularly is powerful to connect with your inner mother. Okay, so do this exercise that I gave you during the 666 portal or whenever you feel like, and boom, this connection is going to stand the test of time, I promise you. Okay, no matter who comes in your life, who goes, this inner mother and your connection will surpass time. Okay, time, space, I'm hearing. All right, so this is what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check out the description box for my Etsy wishlist in case you would like to donate tarot decks. You can check out my Amazon wishlist as well for the same. You can also donate through PayPal if you like my message, okay, if you resonate with it, and if you would like to donate to my cause here. You can also book a personal reading with me through Etsy for shadow work especially. Okay, you need that. So you can definitely book my shadow work reading. And you can check out my Patreon for my alchemist services, where I teach you how to do spell work and alchemy to attract your dream life. Okay, through abundance, health, prosperity, everything. Okay, everything is covered there with 500 plus spells, etc. Okay, so check that out. All right. Yeah. So this is what I have for you, pile 3, and peace.